Welcome to the Been There Doing That podcast. I'm Robert Scrivener.
And I'm Gayla Scrivener.
We left the 9-to-5 grind, downsized, and our goal is to have freedom to live and to work from just about anywhere.
Welcome to another episode of the Been There Doing That podcast.
Live
In our rooftop tent.
in Oklahoma,
Yes.
in the middle of town, ish.
We know we're in town. We know there's a train.
If you hear raindrops in the background,
Well, it's raining.
it's raining.
And I heard a bird a while ago.
Is
it a mockingbird? What bird?
I don't know, because it's like we're doing this on our time, and it's after 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
So this is what you get.
It's kind of relaxing,
Except for the, occasional 50-mile-an-hour wind.
Well, we knew it was going to rain this weekend.
That's why we brought rain gear.
Except,
Not reindeer, but rain gear.
Yeah, we have our rain jackets.
Rain accoutrements.
But I asked, hey, shouldn't we take our rain boots?
Nah.
No, because you have leather boots. I have little tiny tennis shoes.
Well, I wasn't thinking again.
So I'm not going to listen to you ever again on the rain boot issue. I'm just going to bring them.
Just bring them.
Because they're cute anyway.
They don't fit me.
No, but I like mine.
Well, there you go.
It's a fashion statement.
And you should.
So now my socks are wet. My shoes are wet. And we're using the inside of the CVT as a laundry line.
Yeah. Drying out the
Well, I don't really
socks.
know what the elastic things that go across when we push down the tent, except to suck in the sides.
But they also double as a laundry line.
But we've
For airing out your, socks.
I'm kind of glad that they don't stink really right now.
Well, me too.
It's been cold, so not really been sweaty. So
That's good. But summer's on its way.
Yes. Oh, we have Febreze downstairs left over from when Oscar came with us.
He's not stinky.
Yes, he is. He's a dog.
He's just starting to get a little ripe.
The older they get, the stinkier they are.
The riper.
The riper? Well, what did we do today? All day. All day.
Well, we woke up.
Yes.
And
it wasn't raining yet.
It was not raining. It was beautiful.
I woke up before you did.
Yeah, because I said I'm going to sleep in.
And I woke up, and you know what I did?
You went to work.
First I went over and used the shower.
The facilities.
I did. It's not the best, but it's not terrible either.
Enlighten the folks on where we're at.
We're in Claremore, Oklahoma, and the city has some campgrounds right next to the Expo Center.
Mm-hmm.
I think they may have some other ones, but this one's owned by the city. And the bathrooms they're okay. They're aged. They're not fancy.
It's nice and toasty in there.
Yeah, it's really warm. I should put my socks in there to warm.
Yeah,
to
dry them out.
But and the bathrooms, they're aged. The shower was fine. That was a very nice hot shower.
They did have warm water in there.
I had a hot shower.
Oh, I know. You told me several times.
And then I came back. It wasn't raining yet, so I went to work.
Yeah, on the laptop.
On the laptop, on the back. What is that called? The little back hatch of the Jeep. We built a table on it.
That's just a table. Fold out table. Swing out table. Fold down table.
What the little back door on the Jeep? What's that called?
It's the spare tire carrier.
Okay.
Yeah. It's the back door.
That's where I was working this morning.
Yeah.
And our chairs are little short backpacker chairs.
Lightweight.
They're very lightweight. We love them, but they're short. And so
I felt like a little kid trying to work.
Yes. But it worked out. The glare wasn't too terrible. And then you woke up saying, rain's coming.
Rain is coming.
So
looked at the forecast before I got out of the tent.
packed up and everything like that. And what do we do?
We walked next door to the Green Country Hamfest.
Yeah, we did a little bit last night.
Yeah, but not near as much as we did today.
Oh, I
'Cause
know.
Today was the day. Today is the big day here.
First thing I did was get a big cup of coffee.
Well, yes, you did.
Yep.
That kept you awake all day
That did.
until
did.
you said, no, I can't do it no more. I'm taking a nap.
Yeah, that didn't work.
But
very
we
well.
walked and walked. And then we walked and some more. Ran into some people that we actually know. And a lot of people that we didn't know.
We struck up some conversations with some nice people.
Exactly. Some of them from Stromberg, Nebraska.
She was doing some counted cross stitch. That brought back memories for me.
Yeah, I guess she was. I didn't really pay attention.
Well, I pay attention to such things.
She was, making remarkable comments about my accent.
She thought you had a southern accent, but maybe we do. I don't know.
Well, compared to Stromberg, Nebraska,
Yeah.
North Nebraska.
North Nebraska. I guess we talk more southern.
Yeah.
Southern?
Hmm.
I don't know.
And then, we walked some more, met some more people.
Yep, but you bought stuff.
I did.
And we
What did I get?
I don't remember, but the
it's
first
a flurry
thing
of things.
the first thing I remember, wasn't it the oscilloscope?
That was yesterday.
Oh. Well, what did you buy this morning that just loaded us down and we had to come back to the Jeep not once, but twice before it rained?
I know. I bought a square 2-meter.
From the people from Nebraska.
Yes, that was one of them.
But that was lightweight.
That was lightweight. A square 2-meter antenna. Some might call it a squallow or a halo or a, something of that sort. But it's omnidirectional. And it was the right price. And, went to a good home, which is us.
Which is you.
Oh, yeah, and me. And an oscilloscope was yesterday.
Yes.
A frequency analyzer was today.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yes, it was a
We had those
MFJ,
two things, yeah.
MFJ 259C frequency analyzer.
Yes, your cursive talking.
Yeah, well, good. And, some of the people from Missouri brought it down here to Oklahoma to sell such wares, and, well, it's going back to Missouri.
It is. Not too far down the street either.
No. And what else did it get?
You had to get that analyzer because...
Well, the other one is BROKE.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because of GALA.
Nothing to do with Gala. Nothing to do with Gala.
I didn't mean to.
Yeah, well, I still love you.
Well, now you can be free to tear it apart and see what can be
I'm just
wrong
going
with
to
it.
open it up and look in it. I'm not going to tear it apart.
Rip it apart.
It still turns on. It no worky.
Well, I think that this one is an upgrade maybe. Maybe
yeah.
it won't.
Oh, it is. It is the upgrade already.
The thing with the other one, the button, you
It
could
kept-
just barely touch it and then it would turn on or something would rattle and accidentally lay on top of it just so gently.
You could look at it wrong, cross-eyed, and it would just turn on.
And it takes 10 batteries. And when
10.
it turns on, then the batteries...
AA batteries.
Yes.
10 AA batteries.
So more times than not, when you took it out to use, you had to replace the batteries. And it wasn't that you could take out the batteries easily. You had to get the little tiny screwdriver.
Oh, that's right. And there was 8 screws,
So
and it's not easy.
this one you can plug into the wall.
You can.
And then...
Still runs off batteries in there. I haven't opened it up to look at it, though.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Moving on.
What else
maybe.
did we get?
I don't remember. Oh, we came back because we loaded down.
Oh, yes. This was before lunch.
Mhm.
Well, before the rain.
Yeah, we came back to the Jeep twice before it rained.
And if you listen real closely,
Whoops.
Gayla just bonked her head. You can hear the train. The train train in the background again.
All night long.
Oh, some say, how often does the train go by? And some people say, so often you'll never even notice it's there.
We might need to live here longer for that.
Not gonna realize that's gonna happen, so no.
No.
And the wind is
Ooh.
picking up. As long as it don't pick us up.
I hope not. Is the e-brake on?
What e-brake?
Oh, yeah.
Boy, it's getting windy.
Yeah.
That's
That's not static you hear, folks. That's our rain and wind.
Yeah. Occasional 50-mile-an-hour gust.
We've been in worse.
Worse?
Yeah.
Not that we like it.
No. No. All right, but then we dropped off stuff, then we came back,
Yeah.
and I pointed out something that probably I shouldn't have.
Well, you said, hey, this could be a good idea.
No, I said, is this like what you have or something that you're looking for?
I thought you was talking about lunch.
No, I was talking about that other thing.
Oh. Yeah. This is what I'm looking for, or equivalent to.
What did you get? What did I point out?
You pointed out a radio.
Did I do a good job?
You did well, we'll find out a little more. But yes, so far it's been great.
It's like what you already have, but newer?
Exactly.
And it's got better features or
More features.
Enhanced
It's
features?
a newer version. 2 versions newer of what I have. It is an ICOM 706 Mark II G.
And you seem to have gotten a good deal. You went up to test it.
Yep, took it up to the test bench up front. It tested out okay. And it is all band, all mode, HF, VHF, UHF radio.
Alrighty then.
I've got the older version, which is the 706.
Well,
Not the Mark II and not the G.
well, you thought that the price was
It was fair.
price really,
fair.
really fair. And you saw other ones there that were similar or the same thing that were higher.
Yeah.
And I know that you are looking for something to have, something to stay in the RV and something to stay
In the mobile.
in the mobile.
Not have to pack up and move between the two.
It's not the exact thing that you were looking for, but you're looking for a big old upgrade. But now you don't have to
Yeah. price was
switch
right.
back and forth. Yeah.
And I said, yeah. I'll
It'll
take
last you longer and you can save. And
I could sell it tomorrow for a profit.
yeah.
But yeah, the dew is not worn off of it yet.
What was that thing that that one guy wanted to buy off of you?
That was the frequency analyzer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
$20 profit. And I said, nah,
No.
yeah, kind of like it.
You really kind of need it.
Yeah.
You wanted it for the trip.
Yeah.
So.
And he doesn't do any portable operation. He just, wanted it for his house.
Mhm.
I use it, well, when we're traveling,
All the
almost
time.
every day, twice a day. Oh, well.
Well, we came out to drop things off because I felt like a pack
mule.
horse. Yes. And I was getting hungry, and I thought, we have eaten there at the expo in past years, and it's
you can survive on it.
yeah, it's
It's
just
not the greatest nutritious food.
hot dogs and I don't know those walking tacos or I don't know
Yeah.
nachos.
Nacho tacos.
Nacho tacos. But I kept thinking, man, for the price of it's fair food is what it is.
Not even that.
Yeah.
It's
For that price,
minimalistic fair food.
just would not be satisfied. I just wouldn't. And
No.
so I made a suggestion.
And what suggestion did you making?
I called Domino's and I said, do you deliver to a campground like by the Expo Center? Well, yes, we can do that.
Okay.
So I ordered Domino's. And what was his name?
Patrick.
Patrick. He was super nice. Thank you, Patrick. He was so patient because I was like, I don't even know your menu very well, but a few weeks ago at my daughter's, we had some pizza that
It was like last weekend, wasn't even a few weeks ago.
Oh, I know, but I can't remember that. I tried to order about the same thing.
And we got 50% of the same thing.
Yeah. But I didn't want to get 2 pizzas.
Because we didn't need 2 pizzas.
I thought, okay, the medium pizzas we can split and not have leftovers because we're not going to get out anything to warm up leftovers or anything like that. And cold pizza is okay.
Yeah.
We can do that.
Tolerable.
And then it's like there was a deal, a 2 for something deal, some sort of coupon. And the last time we ordered it, when we were at our daughter's, we got 2 pizzas. Well, this time I was like, okay, I know you have these they're cinnamon twists or something, but what kind of desserty things do you have?
Desserty.
That's what I said, desserty.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
Patrick knew what I was talking about.
Yeah, he's from the area.
He was very kind and very patient.
Yeah.
I'm sure he was probably all of 20.
Well,
dealing with me. But he was super nice. I liked him a lot. And then he mentioned some sort of cookie brownie. And I said, well, you've sold me.
Like brownie with a chocolate chip cookie melted in it.
Yes. And you had no idea that was coming.
No.
Even
so that was a surprise.
Even though you were right next to me while I was ordering it.
I heard you say, well, you sold me on that one, but I didn't know what it was.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Patrick. Made my day, too.
Yes.
That thing was tasty.
It was. We ate lunch in the Jeep. It was a little chilly, kind of windy, but not raining yet. And, our delivery driver was such a sweet girl.
I didn't catch her name.
I didn't either, but she was.
But I tipped her well.
Yes.
Because she found us.
She did. She drove right to it.
Yeah.
Because I called him and I said, hey, we're in
You called them back, too.
I did. I said, hey, Patrick, we just talked. And you didn't ask, where we were, but tell the driver that we're in a red Jeep with a rooftop tent. So.
Yeah.
And she just drove right to us. And she was, I thought she was fun,
Yeah.
Happy mood,
She was.
On the contrary.
Yeah.
Totally opposite.
Yeah.
And maybe this is something in the back of my head. I guess I just didn't want to deal with the lady at the Expo Center that was serving food. She was just kind of grumpy.
Where you got your coffee this morning?
Yes.
Yeah. She did not seem to be in a good mood.
No.
Like she didn't want to be there.
She may not have, but I don't.
She couldn't fake a smile.
No, she couldn't.
Oh, well.
Oh, well. But the people at Domino's at Claremore were very nice. And we went back in after we ate and spent the rest of the afternoon there.
Oh, it's delightful walking around looking at all the electronic goodies. And, radios, the smell of electrolytics in the air.
It's the smell of old attic stuff.
Oh, well, it could have been that, too.
There were new things,
there
but there were a
stuff,
lot of things from...
Yeah, that was... Well, hadn't seen the light of day since...
ever?
70s, maybe?
You think ham shack and you do think dark and dreary.
Well, you do. I think outside and happy thoughts. Wire antennas in a tree.
Okay.
Sunshiny day.
Whatever you say, dear.
But no, not with that attitude. Not dark and dreary.
Oh, but there's a lot of dust on that stuff.
Yeah, well, some of the dust you have to get a putty knife to scrape it off, but I kind of overlooked some of that.
But there were deals to be had.
On the oscilloscope, it's got a good base coat of dust on it I'm going to have to scrape off.
I bet you'll have to get that goo gone.
And it was once used, I believe, I haven't really looked it over exceptionally well, by the Navy.
Oh.
I do believe. And if I seen it correctly, a year approximately 1963.
Okay.
Ish.
Before both of us.
Yeah, well, it's not my era.
No.
I had no control over that.
Well.
Yes, moving on.
Did you enjoy your wares?
I am. And there's the wind again.
Mm-hmm.
Bring it on.
Not too much, though.
Not
please.
too much, just enough. Yes, had a wonderful day walking around.
You met up with... Well, we stayed there until the very end for the drawing.
All the grand prize drawing, all the
And-
hourly drawings, and if you did not claim your hourly drawing, they put it back in there, and no, they kept drawing until somebody
would
won.
come and get
Yeah.
it. But
Oh well,
didn't win.
did not win this one.
But we were inside the Expo Center, and they had the back door open. Really cold.
You got chili.
Yeah.
I was like, that sounds good.
Came back, and you messed with your radio for a
Yeah.
while. We sat in the cab of the Jeep for a while.
It was pouring down rain.
It was.
I mean, pouring.
And then I got
6
frustrated.
hours later, it's still pouring down rain.
I got frustrated with our tablet and apps, and I was trying to do some things, and then I was exhausted. But we were sitting in the Jeep warming up, and I think the heat of the Jeep got me warm.
He was having a hot flash.
I was falling over sleeping. But I was like, I've had it. Let's take a nap.
Okay.
Tried to take a nap up in the tent, and
It was still daylight.
it was, yeah,
4:30, 5,
probably.
4 o'clock-ish p.m.
And I think because it's cold outside and it was cold in the tent, I was woke up, and then I was like, you want to eat something?
I thought you'd never ask.
Or should we just skip dinner? Should we just skip dinner? Nope.
Nope.
Is what
It's
you
the
told
most
me.
important meal of the day.
Well, called Domino's back because
Again,
again. And I talked to
Connor.
Connor this time, and he was sweet. And I was like, yep, we're over here at the Expo Center in the campground. Did you call earlier? Yes. And what else did he say?
I don't know.
But it's like, yes, we're over here in our Jeep. And he's a Jeep guy, too. So he thought we were in, like, a Grand Cherokee. I said, oh, no. No. We live out of a little tiny thing called a Jeep Wrangler. And not a new one, either.
It's a tiny home on wheels.
And after talking with him a little while, he said, this was what was cute.
Uh-oh.
We were talking about the Jeep and in the rooftop tent and stuff, and he was like, oh, that's cool. You should have a YouTube channel.
And you said?
Well, we do.
Just happened to be that we have one.
Yeah, we have a travel blog and everything. And he's like,
And we did gain a subscriber inside the...
Oh, yes, at the expo,
yeah.
at the Hamfest, you were recording, and...
Guy said, hey, you a vlogger?
And you said yes.
Why, it just happened to be kind of sort of one, yes.
And so he's like, what is your
Channel.
channel? And so we helped him find it on his phone.
And hit subscribe
And
and
he-
get the notifications. Ding!
And he
Just
was
like that.
He was very sweet. That was nice of him. He was a young one.
A young one.
I said, are you a vlogger? He's like, no, I just love YouTube.
Well, you know.
Okay,
All right.
that's good.
Watch them
Very
over
good.
and over and over again.
All right. Yeah, get our numbers up.
Mm-hmm.
Does it count if you watch it more than once?
I think so. Not that I do that.
No,
I
I
mean,
meant
I
other
wouldn't.
people.
I mean, I wouldn't know. Yeah, I think it does.
So every time I listen to Marty Stewart, that Marty Stewart video gets counted.
There
as-
you go, name dropping again.
I know. I like that song.
Well, good. I think it does.
Okay.
Somebody's getting paid somewhere.
Well, good.
May not be him.
No, it probably isn't. I have the wrong
Mm-hmm.
thing.
It's
I
not
should.
the official one.
It's not the official. Sorry, Marty.
Get you next time.
Okay. Well, so we talked to Connor, and we told him this, after a conversation, because I was thinking pasta would sound good, but apparently I said, I'll just have one. He's like, are you sure?
Why?
We're going to share.
Oh.
He's like, oh, well, they're kind of small. I can eat 2 or 3. I said,
Must be a growing boy.
okay, we'll just go with what we had for lunch. Everything the same? Yep. I didn't even have to. I didn't have to tell them the details. They just did it for me.
Well, it's good that, we ordered from there twice today.
I know.
Made it
was-
simple.
It was still in there, today's totals and stuff. And so then it didn't take very long, like it did at lunch,
No.
because I guess it was off hours.
Well,
But
it was a Saturday. It's 6 p.m.-ish.
But we got a call from the driver. See, our first driver just drove right
to us.
Right to us. And mind you, it's still daylight.
Yep.
You can still see the Jeep.
It is raining, though.
So? So we get this call, and the driver's like, where are you? I said, I see you right there at the stop sign. You see the red Jeep with the rooftop tent? Yeah. Well, he wasn't coming. I was like, where is he? And it's pouring down rain. I was like, dang it. So I get out of the Jeep.
Went to the wrong red Jeep.
He went to our camp host, which is right next door, just
behind us.
Yeah. And I ran through the pouring rain to him, to their red Jeep. And I was like, buddy, we're way over there in the red Jeep with the rooftop tent.
Uh-huh.
This little boy did not listen to me. So.
Well, there you go.
It was pouring down rain, so I signed my little card thing and took the pizza and left. Poor guy didn't get a tip.
Well, didn't pay attention.
He didn't. Back when you were delivering pizzas, was there a delivery charge?
I don't think so.
I know that was a long, long time ago.
Well, that's been over 20 years. It's been over 20 years. It's hard to believe it, but yes. No, there was not.
Well, there is a delivery charge now. Do you think that goes toward their tip?
Probably.
I hope so. Because I feel bad that I didn't tip them.
We got paid 50 cents for each
Delivery.
one that we took, but I don't believe it was charged to the customer.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Well, I hope that he gets that because I felt bad.
Was it $2? $1.50?
I don't remember. We've got one of the receipts somewhere.
37 cents and change?
I don't know. I didn't look. I just signed and came back.
You were hastily in anger.
I was soaking wet.
Yeah, I was trying to hold the door from flying off.
Well, I wasn't soaking wet because I had just my feet.
Your rain gear.
I had my raincoat on.
Yeah. Okay. So we ate pizza.
We had way too many carbs today. Maybe that's why I'm a little bit hyper.
It could be.
It's like the brownies did it.
Well, twice today.
I know. We shouldn't have done that.
So good.
So good.
But we got some left over for in the morning when you need a pick-me-up. 4. 2 apiece.
Mm-hmm. You know, I've noticed
they
that
should make that pan bigger. Not thicker, but just, double order.
Double order.
Yeah. A double order of the brownies, please.
I'm sure they deliver that, too.
Oh, yeah. Price is right. They can do it.
Well, it's the same price as a pizza, so.
Right on. Bring it on. Wonder if they got those in Missouri.
I'm sure they do.
I'm going to Domino's.
Well, we can't do that very often.
No.
Because.
We've never ordered pizza from a rooftop tent either.
No.
Mark that one off your bucket list.
And then.
Of course, it was way down there, but you can mark that one off.
I never knew it appeared. It must have been in invisible ink on my bucket list because I had no idea.
Well, yeah. I marked one off the other day off my bucket list.
What was that?
Obtain a bucket first. So I've got a bucket now. So
you've got a bucket.
Now it's to make that list.
Oh, so that was a good dinner, but we stayed in the cab for a long time.
5 hours.
I was
almost 5 hours.
Well, you were working on the
social media.
You were working on your radio. You heard the weather station and local radio.
Checking out the frequencies, the receive side of it.
There's no, what you call it?
Tornadoes. No tornadoes. No.
Only like 3 people know that joke.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm not sure if they're listeners or not.
Yeah, probably not.
But no, there was no lightning in the area, so you got out in the rain and put your antenna up so you could
my little antenna.
Discover more.
You'll listen to our Texas friends down there.
Well, we're connected to electricity, and we have our 6-way in the cab of the Jeep, and I plugged in my computer, and I got
on the internet, and
I got quite a bit of work.
Logged some billable hours.
Just a few. I did more admin stuff so that our staff could have billable hours.
Yeah.
But, it made me feel good to get that done, that's for sure. But last night we had really good internet from the RV park.
Yeah.
And today it was pretty sucky. So I don't know if it was weather related
It could be.
Or not.
Whether or not it's good or not.
Ha ha.
Yeah,
ha.
made it funny.
Ha ha ha.
Alrighty.
Well, I think that, this was the first camping of the year, really.
Yeah, technically.
Technically. We've had several trips, but we've
Never
not been
really.
in the rooftop tent.
No. So this one is a pre-trip before a trip.
And we knew it was going to rain, but we thought,
Yeah.
that's fine.
It's a bug shaker outer. Shake out the bugs for you.
The weather shows that Tuesday we're going to have very nice weather. Monday's going to be too windy to get this thing out.
Dry it out.
So we'll pop it up at home and let it dry out.
But in the morning, there's a possible chance of snow flurries.
When? Tomorrow morning? Not here.
Yeah.
Here?
Yeah.
I thought it was at home.
More chance there.
Oh.
But since we're a little further south, it ain't
I don't think it's going to happen.
It's only getting down to the mid-30s tonight, so it's a possibility that it could spit a couple of those white flurry things out of the sky instead of rain.
Well,
that's a chance we'll have to take. Right?
Oh, yes. Well, you guys should have seen, if you're not subscribing to Instagram.
Oh, there was some posts.
Been there doing that. You're missing out.
There was some posts today that probably shouldn't have been on there, but oh well.
What do you mean? Did I not see them? Oh,
You
man.
must be a subscriber to see that stuff, Gayla.
I'm married to you. I should see it.
He was there in real life.
I think you tagged me.
Probably.
Oh, man. I better look it up. But if you don't follow Been There Doing That, that's where Robert hangs out.
Yeah.
A lot.
That's my sanctuary.
Yeah.
Instagram.
That's the one for our travel blog. I'm kind of active on Instagram, but Robert's is more entertaining.
Well, I got a face for radio.
If you like ham radio, if you like Mountain Man, if you like leatherwork, if you like traveling and
some music stuff.
and music stuff,
Yeah.
then you'll like that one.
Yep.
And then you can always get us on BeenThereDoingThat.com, and that's where all of our contact information and everything like that, and we're on YouTube as well. And
Been there doing that?
So it's all the same. And we were talking with that young gentleman today. Do not confuse us with Been There, Done That, because we're not done doing, right?
Something like that. I said we haven't done it all. We're still doing it.
Yeah.
That's it. We're not done doing.
We're not done doing.
Yeah.
So we're doing it. We're doing that.
We're still doing it.
Yep. Well, thanks for joining us again, and hope you enjoyed. Until next time.
Look out for snow flurries.